Hi there and welcome to the channel. So this is going to be my brand new reaction to the new Muse song, One of the People. The album's coming out August 26th, so I'm guessing this will probably be the last, if not the second last song before the album comes out. Very, very excited to hear this. Absolutely loved Won't Stand Down. Compliance was one that kind of grew on me over time. I do quite like it. So I'm wondering, is this going to be like a blend of both of them? Is it going to be more like one, more like the other? Who knows? But let's have a listen. Okay, like it's straight away Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson. Straight off the cuff. Between the beat and the lyrics, but okay, I can get behind this.
Every second our anger increases. We're gonna smash your nation to pieces. We need a transmutation. We stay free. Welcome to the desecration, baby. We'll build you right up and we'll tear you down.
Even the toms from Beautiful People. Knew it was going to be them. Yeah, like as I said, like off the bat, like you can just immediately tell it's a very, very Beautiful People of Marilyn Manson. Like both like the will of the people, Beautiful People, and then just the beat behind it. But I'm also getting a lot of like T-Rex vibes, like Mark Bolan, like the way he sings. There's one particular T-Rex song is kind of reminding me of as well. But like you can hear definitely a lot of like 70s influence in it as well, which is really, really cool. Like how the song builds, I wasn't expecting such like high vocals in the chorus. Like even though I know like Matt Bellamy is known for his falsettos and how like high he goes, but very, very cool. I liked how at the end I kind of built to like a heavier chorus because I was like, as soon as I heard that riff come in, I was like, oh, that'd be a cool riff to like just be a heavy riff, like with like Won't Stand Down vibes than anything else. But yeah, overall quite happy with that track. I did like how it kind of opened up more at the end because I think if it would have stayed the kind of first like 2 minutes of the track, it wouldn't have been as interesting. That's what was kind of one of my complaints with like Compliance, is that like it's quite like bare bones, quite minimal, and then it has this really cool breakdown, and then basically just kind of goes back into the same thing. But with this, at least they open it up at the end, and it sounds really, really cool. Once again, very musy track, no problems with that. So the album's looking really interesting at the minute. Between that, Won't Stand Down and Compliance, three quite different tracks, but all still with kind of like a relatively same like tone and like message. Because obviously like Muse are very into the like the theme of the album. They always do like a concept album. So you can obviously tell we're like won't stand down, they won't stand down against like, you know, the system or whatever like that. And then compliance is like the system talking to like the people, basically like you need to comply to what we're saying, and then the will of the people like once again fits into that kind of theme that they're going with the album. So I think this is going to be a very interesting album for Muse, because that like one thing with Muse, some people say like over the past couple of years they've kind of like their quality has gone down. Like most people say that with most bands. Most bands usually have their big albums within their first 3 or 4 albums anyway. But with Muse, they're just not afraid to like do what they want to do and like have fun with it, and that's what I kind of really appreciate about the band. It's just they kind of do what they want, and that's cool. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. For me personally, like Simulation Theory, for the most part didn't work for me, but I know a lot of people who loved it, and that's kind of like that's the point of music. It's like it's not meant to be for everybody, but at the same time, I can still appreciate Simulation Theory for being like a good album. It is a good album. It's just not my favorite. But with this one's looking to be very interesting, a bit more rock orientated than maybe Simulation Theory. Between this track and Won't Stand Down, and Matt Bellamy has teased one more heavy as fuck track on it as well. So it's going to be interesting to see everything else, and then they're probably going to have some more like weirder tracks on it as well because they usually tend to mess around a bit. So yeah, what did you think of the song? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you looking forward to the album? Because personally, from Won't Stand Down, I was excited for the album, and then even with this, I'm getting that just a little bit more excited. And it's only about 2 months, 2 or 3 months away now, so very very excited for the album. So yeah, if you want to leave a comment down below what you thought, I'd love to have a discussion, which is about what you think about the current album rollout and like what you think the album will be like in general. So once again, I'll leave all my socials down below if you want to follow me on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, all the T's. And yeah, I'll see you all soon.